Okay, welcome back to the second part of how to make an NPC shop on Roblox Studio 2026 version. Okay, so we're still using on the same base plate that we were with the NPC shop, same script, same everything. As you can see, the close script, the open script for the buttons. So let's jump off, let's get straight into it. So in this video, we're gonna make the other section of the store, which is obviously, don't know if you've guessed it, the leader stats, right? Every game needs a leader stats, and you need it in order to make purchases, save game data or player data, whatever you want to save. And it also holds many other things such as XP and coins. So let's jump straight into it. This is a fairly detailed video. So without further ado, let's jump in. So firstly, you want to go to server script service, right? And you want to add a script, not a local script, a script. We want to add this. So the reason for this is because we're going to add this to all the players who join the game. Okay. So we're going to call this our local leader stats. So in here, you want to call it leader stats. Okay. Now you can call it whatever you want. So in here, we're going to say game.players, player added, connect function, player. So we're going to go with the player function. So technically this is saying game.players. So it's going to check the players. If the player has been added, and it's going to connect to this function, right? Here comes something further, even more. Some games struggle to load so quick. So you could do a character added event. So when the character is added, then it will only give the player its leader stats, which is very safe also, but it can be a bit more complicated if you're still new to the scripting community. So we're going to keep it fairly simple here. So we're going to say local leader stats equals. So look how it already opens this up. So it's instance.new folder player, right? So equals instance.new. I'm going to create a folder and we're going to parent it to the player, right? So technically it's creating a folder called leader stats to this player, right? Then we're going to actually name this folder to leader stats. Leader stats dot name equals leader stats. So that's how we're going to call it, right? So now comes the interesting part, is that technically if we look at it now, let's play the game. Okay, if we come to players, I'm Hawkser. You see how we've created the folder there in the players character. So let's stop now and let's go back in. So now what we want to do is we want to create the money. Okay, so we're going to say local, let's go money equals instance dot new. So here comes, it's an int value, right? Int value. Now where we're going to partner this, where we're going to put it, we're going to put it in the leader stats folder, right? Then we're going to say money.name equals money. Let's maybe give them some XP, right? So we can clone this part. We can copy and paste it. Let's copy and paste that. And then in here, we're going to call this XP. And then we're going to say XP.name equals XP. So now technically what has happened is we created a small little simple leader stats board. But now comes the problem is there is no value assigned here. So we're going to say money.value equals 0. And then XP.value equals 0. There we go, right? So now what's happened is we'll start with 0 on value for everything. So let's actually test it. And there you have it. So our money is 0, our XP is 0, and now we've got the store. So in this store, we can now start to purchase things because now we have the money and we have the XP. So we could also simulate whether the person has enough money and enough XP to purchase that tool, item, vehicle, whatever the case may be they'll able to purchase it with that. So hope you guys enjoyed that video, and in the next video we'll actually cover the third last part of this series, where we'll purchase the products and the items, whatever you want to call it, and actually giving a way for these people to spend their money, their XP, and go further in your game. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, drop it down below and I'll make sure to get back to you on it. Anyways, have a good one. Bye bye.